Like around either kindergarten, first, second, or third grade, somewhere around there.
The first day of kindergarten.
I met him first in 6th grade, but I was like more close to him in 7th grade.
In kindergarten.
I met Jonathan in 9th grade.
So I met Jonathan as a scrawny little 6th grader, and I got to really know him as a scrawny 8th grader for about 2.5 hours every day for about 5 days a week in my A1 section, which really felt like a family.
At an elementary school.
Kind-hearted. He was the most kind-hearted person I met.
He was very weird. He's nerdy and like quirky, but he's also super funny and cool and stuff. Just pick one.
Genius. Super.
One word I would use to describe Jonathan is joyful. He was always smiling.
Energetic.
Clumsy.
Corny and hilarious. Those are 2 words, but
Funny.
yeah.
My favorite memory is of our first conversation. It was actually about Power Rangers and superheroes. So anytime any superhero movie would come out, just having conversations about past Power Rangers. It was just a very fun-filled conversation about different theories that might happen in the movies, or the difference between superpowers, between different superheroes. So definitely our conversations about the superheroes.
In kindergarten. This was a long time ago. We ended up going trick-or-treating, and I was dressed up like some character from Miss Frizzle, or the Magic School Bus that I don't remember, and he was dressed like a Power Ranger, and I think that's what Jonathan was really all about. He loved anime and comics and video games and superheroes, but it also was a spirit. He was happy, he was friendly, he was always just ready to have a good time.
He demonstrated to us that he did not have a gag reflex by putting a Twizzler down his throat and pulling it all the way back out.
I remember one day he came into the library and I helped him fake a transcript for one of the kids. I think it was Eddie or Steve, because the transcript was so bad that he couldn't show it to his parents. So we sat there and we made a new transcript for this kid.
Favorite memory with Jonathan would be every day in 9th grade Spanish class. Pretty much every day he was there at least.
I'd probably say steel drums with Mr. Schrader. Not like a specific day, but I like playing with him, and like I played next to him. That was a lot of fun.
Definitely the sports debates between him and other people.
One year we had come back from a soccer game at Greenfield, and we were departing the bus, and Jonathan had complained that he was feeling dizzy and nauseous, which those are 2 obvious signs of concussion. So I took him to the athletic trainer to be evaluated. He did in fact have a concussion, and so I got in touch with his parents so that they could take him and get him further evaluated. And while I'm talking to him, he told me that during warm-ups for the game, he had been hit in the head with a ball, and I asked him, I said, so like you played that whole soccer game with a concussion, why didn't you tell me? And Jonathan said that he didn't want to let his team down, and so he played that whole game with a concussion, and really it really kind of tells about the kind of kid that Jonathan that he was.
If I had to pick one thing to say, I would tell him what his friendship meant to me. He had such a good impact on me. He was one of the few people I remember, especially in elementary and middle school, that was always nice to me in the halls. Even though we didn't know each other super well, he would always be really kind to me even when other people would bully me. So I would just tell him that he made a really good positive impact on my life, and he meant a lot to me.
If you had one chance to speak to him one last time, what would you say?
If I had one more chance, I would definitely say, I love you, man. You're my brother. I've known you for more than 7 years, so your family, I love you, and I'll see you again.
Go to college, graduate, and change the world.
I want to tell you that it has been my honor to be your teacher. It's been my honor to be your coach. I'm honored to have known you, and I will miss you deeply.
just let him know that like he was one of the best people I've ever met. He's a great friend.
Just that we're going to miss you and we love you.
If there's anything I could say to him right now, just say I love him like a brother. I don't know if it gets any closer than that. I really did love Jonathan. I miss him. And I just hope that nothing like this can ever happen again.
People in your life right now, they're not always going to be there, and wake up one day and they're not. And so, treasure your moments with them now. Don't waste time, insulting them or having animosity with them, because at the end of the day, what you're going to remember about them is the good things. So make as many good things as you can.
That he was a really big influence on my life. No matter what we went through, and I love him so much.